Hi, and I'm Mako.
And this is the 10th episode of In the Zone. He's back! Potential fan favorite. We haven't uploaded this episode yet, so we'll see if you're a fan favorite or not. I bet you'll be. Today we're going to talk about the 10th episode, Judgment Night. So you can watch this on Hulu, Netflix, or IMDb.
Well, you can just you can look it up on YouTube.
Nope. We've talked about this. Not we! But In the Zone, we've talked about this. Because they have and they cut off most of it. So it's like this, and you'll be seeing the left corner. It's awful. Don't even. So you can't even see all of it. You can't experience the whole thing.
Ooh. What if there's some guy holding the camera really still?
What? So this episode is kind of brought our friendship together. You want to tell the story? Yes. So when I started watching every episode of the Twilight Zone, which I'm finished with, I don't even need to be doing this, but I am for you.
The best is the hunt.
We'll see. So yeah, when I started watching, this was the most recent episode I had watched. I was only on episode 10. And so we were at Calvin, another guy on In the Zone. We were at his birthday party at Blimpy Burger.
Oh,
and,
yes. I was a really rude person. Out of my life!
He just screamed, "Leave! Leave!" So then, and the food was not as good as the wait, or not as long. The food is small, and they got my order messed up, and they were screaming at us. But we
they
had
had the same kind of cheese. Like no matter what cheese you asked for, they just gave you the
I
cheese.
know. And so to pass the time, we talked about Twilight Zone episodes, and he had also seen this episode, Judgment Night, and we talked about it, and we talked about how for our
and then
audition.
we also the part going.
Don't remember that. But we would do an audition for something where we would just recite this whole episode and play all of the characters. And to be authentic, we would do it on a continuous loop. Because that's how it is in the real thing. Not to spoil things. It starts with the shot of a foggy boat. There's a guy on the deck and he looks all mad. He's looking around. He's like, and he's all cold. And then a guy comes out and he's like, "Hey, why don't you join us for dinner?" And he's like, "Dinner?" He goes in, and what's kind of cool is whenever the doors open, they have to turn off the lights.
Yeah.
So that people on boats don't see the lights.
Scary.
Yeah, but it's cool. It adds a cool vibe to the episode. This episode has a cool vibe. So he goes, and and when he enters, there's a doll on the ground. There's a little girl, and he picks it up and gives it to her.
No, but it's weird because the doll's on the ground. She's just waiting.
She's
there.
just standing there waiting for him
her
to
mom's
come.
grabbing her, and he's all the way across the room. And as soon as he enters,
maybe she was going slowly, and he picks it up. He's like, "Thank you," and then she walks away. It was clearly we waited for that guy to pick it up, and then he did. So let's go. He sits down, and then yeah, just like that.
Moment to disappear.
So this has been the 10th episode.
I'm still here.
So then he's there, and they're asking him questions. They're like, "Are you going to home or away from home?" And he's like,
Home.
"I'm going
No. He
away
says
from
home.
He always repeats the last word of their sentence before saying it. And so then he starts talking about U-boats, German U-boats. And he's and he talks really fast, and he knows everything.
Oh, he's like one of those kids that tries to think they're so smart, so they say everything fast, but then they mess up.
Yeah, but he doesn't mess up. And he's
And the captain's like,
smart.
"Why, that's quite right."
He's like, "You sound rather like a U-boat commander yourself." He drops his glass. He's like, "Ah! I'm sorry,
And
that
then
was
they're all like,
clumsy of me."
"Gee, what a weirdo."
It is. This is the most over episode of the Twilight Zone. It is so over the top, and it's so clear what's going to happen.
But it's not as good as the hunt.
Again, we'll see. That'll be episode it's gonna be a long time, and I'm gonna invite you for that episode.
Yeah.
And you're gonna be all old, and you're gonna have a mustache. This guy comes up to him and he's like, "Oh, would you like me to wipe?" And he's like, "It's all right." And he's like, "Are you sure you don't want more coffee?" He's like, "I said it's all right." And they're like, "Would you like to play poker with me?"
And he's
Poker. No, I think I'll go.
Ah,
Also,
yes.
we forgot to mention, he gives us the big lines. "My name is Karl Lanza, and I was born in Frankfurt. Frankfurt, like in Germany? Yes, like in Germany.
My name is Carl Lanza, and I was born in Frankfurt, Germany.
And it's such a good line.
That's all I know.
It's such a good line that they say it about 10 times throughout the episode. The episode's about 25 minutes, so you can do the math at home. And then they're like, how long have you been in England? Not long. Not long
England.
at all. England.
Not long.
Not long at all. Really? Really? So then he goes to the deck. They're like, why don't you get some rest? Rest. Yes, I think I'll get some rest.
And then he meets Miss Stan.
Miss Stanley. And he's like, have we met before? And he's doing the classic Twilight Zone thing. Mako, Mako! So then he does that Twilight Zone thing where he has a coat, but he's putting his sleeves just like in between.
Did you get all episodes?
Not all episodes, but some. Sometimes it's an important plot point, like in Will the Real Martian Please Stand Up? And he says that everyone on the ship is familiar, not just Miss Stanley. And he's like, oh yes, I've done that before. I've had deja vu. And what's cool about this...
Say deja vu.
They don't say
they
that.
just mention everything about it, but don't actually say it. Deja vu.
Deja vu.
Deja.
Deja vu. Deja vu. Yeah, but what's cool about it is that it's something that could actually happen. So it's not like definitely something weird's going on. Maybe it's just deja vu.
Like that weird guy who could like turn into aliens. Oh, that was a weird one. Remember? And there's that
The
little
fugitive?
girl. Yeah. Oh.
Old man. He doesn't remember getting on the ship, and he doesn't remember anything except that.
My name is Carl Lanza.
And I was born in Frankfurt, Germany.
And that's all I know.
That's all I know. There's no
something.
more.
1, 2, 12 past 5. 5 past 12.
12 outside. 1:15, 15, 1.
1:15.
U-boat. There's
Something
a U-boat out
will
there.
happen. At
Premonition.
1:15.
Frankfurt, Germany. And my name is also Carl Lanzer. And then he has premonitions, and he's like, oh, something bad's gonna happen. So then he talks with the captain, and the captain says that he doesn't have his wallet. And
The captain needs his passport to take a look.
Yeah,
He thinks he's crazy.
So he's like, you might as well find it sometime. And he's like, okay, find it sometime. By the way, my name is Carl Lanzer, and I was born in Frankfurt, Germany. Bye. And so the captain's like, hey, he's been acting pretty strange. Why don't you send the steward to check up on him? So the steward, who looks like a mouse, he goes over, and he sees this hat.
Hey, Captain!
And it clearly says that Carl Lanzer is a U-boat naval officer in Germany. But he's making excuses for him. He's like, oh, it's a war souvenir. You're not a Nazi. It's really over. The only reason in the first place, the first time I saw this that I didn't understand was that I wasn't sure if
Why shouldn't you understand? You're Adolf Hitler!
I wasn't. I'm Hitler! I'm in a bunker! It's the end of the war! Have you seen that episode? Where the guy turns into Hitler? Because he... Alright, you'll see. Because I didn't understand. I wasn't sure whether the SS Queen of Glasgow, I wasn't sure if those guys were Nazis, or if they were fighting the Nazis, or what. So then it's over, and then we go to commercial.